Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the City of Warrenville City Council regular meeting for September 5th, 2017. May I have a roll call, please?
Alderman Ashour.
Here.
Alderman Berry.
Here.
Alderman Bevere.
Here.
Alderman Davalos.
Here.
Alderman Goodman.
Here.
Alderman Hoffman.
Here.
Alderman Widener.
Here.
Alderman Wilson.
Here.
Thank you, Emily. Would you please stand as you are able and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, this evening, before we start our regular business, we have a presentation on Stafford Place subdivision by Earhart Development, and I see Court Earhart is here. So, Court, welcome. I'm presuming you are our presenter for the evening.
Thank you for having me again.
Yeah, it's better if you you take it out of the holder and hold it in hand. Someday we'll get to the 21st century with our mics.
My fault. Sorry about that. Yes, it's good to be in front of you again. My name is Court Earhart with Earhart Construction. I'm here this evening to talk about the Civic Center redevelopment site and our residential plan we're calling Stafford Place. As a brief update, we've obviously been in front of the Plan Commission for a public hearing and came away with a positive vote, which I greatly appreciated. We've been working diligently with the staff planners and engineers and consultants engineers, fine-tuning the project. We've also been in touch with the public library, the fire department, and the post office as well. It's just kind of a reminder, because obviously you guys don't know where the Musselman site is. It's about 200 yards that way, 300 yards that way. So what I was thinking about before I was coming this evening is why our plan for this site. And I really think that this is a perfect property for residential redevelopment. The Stafford Place, the amenities that surround it, from the Sesquicentennial Park, the Harding Field and VFW Field, as well as Plum Path Park, Blackwell Forest Preserve, Warrenville Grove Forest Preserve, and St. James Farm give an amazing, and finally the Illinois Prairie Path that literally will be on the front doorsteps of the homes that are on Stafford Place and Rockwell Streets, give amazing outdoor opportunities for residents. In addition to that, the commuting is excellent from there with the Butterfield Road Corridor, Winfield Road Corridor, Route 59 corridor, as well as two amazing entrances onto I-88. Make this an excellent property for residential development and that homeowners are looking for. It's a very transitional location between Stafford Place, between commercial properties, industrial properties, also municipal properties like the Warrenville City Hall, where we are, the Park District, as well as the public library, in addition to the residential property to the south. It's surrounded by a variety of mixes, and this goes into our planning. We're very used to doing this, similar to our project College Station in Wheaton, which had commercial, residential, as well as a commuter parking lot around it. Fisher Farm in Winfield that actually was surrounded by has industrial, education, and residential uses around it. Park Place in Lombard that has mid-rise apartments, low-rise apartments, townhomes, and single-family homes near it, as well as Wesley Place in Wheaton that has townhomes, single-family, small-lot residential, a church, and commercial offices surrounding it. We're very used to dealing with transitional properties. And because of that, our design for this site takes all of that into account. From the open spaces that we've provided, some open space and volume control and detention areas that are between ourselves and the library, as well as open space along Manning, to our pocket parks within the neighborhood, providing opportunities for residents within there to get together on walks. There's some benches there. To finally, the house planning, which supplies our cottage homes along Rockwell and Stafford Place, which is some of the highest density, to our garden homes in the center of the site along Mount Street, and finally to our Ray Street homes, which really fit into the existing neighborhood on Ray and are similar to some of the more modern houses. I think interestingly enough, the houses that we're developing on Mount Street that we're going to be extending, we have 7 homes planned for there, and there's actually 8 houses on Ray Street that back to those houses. The first property is obviously our cottage homes. These are 2.5, 3-story homes that will be an entrance off of Butterfield Road from Rockwell into the site, which creates, I think, a really architecturally interesting elevations with front porches, a mix of elevations from Cape Cods to Dutch Colonials to Greek Revival, traditional to prairie styles, which creates a lot of architectural interest, and I think plays off of them really well and provides an interesting streetscape. The homes, the main level of the home includes a porch, great room, dining room, kitchen, breakfast, seating area, kind of hearth room, very open concept living, which is people are really looking for. The standard home comes with 2 bedrooms up, laundry room, 2 bathrooms, and then lower level, which includes a garage and a garden level space, family room area can be used for a variety of uses, from a home office to we've had people put workout rooms there or audiovisual spaces. Optionally for these houses, they'll can option up to 3 bedrooms, custom level bathroom, and also I think a really unique space, which is an optional roof terrace with a small retreat level that's under the roof in the upper level of the home. From the transition from the cottage homes to the center of the site, the garden homes, we really worked to bring the massing down of the houses so that they would fit in really well back into the houses that are along Ray Street. We thought that was very important. This would be a really nice color elevation that you would see right here of homes. But this is some of the homes actually in scale that we plan to build with dimensions. And you can see how we bring the first floor, we bring the roof plates down. This is actually a 2-story home right here, the Chestnut Hill. It's 1.5-story home. And this is also 1.5-story home, as well as this is right here. So we're trying to bring the size and the mass down to really work well with the Ray Street homes that are behind. The garden homes will focus with first floor master bedrooms, kind of open living spaces, gathering room, 2-car garage. Some of them will have a secondary bedroom on the main level. This has 2 additional bedrooms up and a loft space that really makes it nice for returning family or potentially a home office. The Leland is a single-story plan that has 3 bedrooms, open space, and I think this is a really a neat area with a small pocket office, laundry room, and also kind of a Costco room, since we all tend to buy in bulk now, it seems like. The Hemsley is, well, we're saying this is 2-story. We have plans that option where they come single story with actually 2 bedrooms, and then the upper level is an option. The McRae is the same way with 2 bedrooms down. Upper level, this is an optional level with a loft and a bedroom space, which I think creates really neat living environments for people. And all of the homes will come with a deck as standard. The St. James is another ranch plan. This is a 3-bedroom with a den, living room, music space. In fact, we show a piano in there on our artwork, living space behind, as well as a bedroom, master bedroom on the first floor. Finally, the Ray Street homes are very similar to homes that we built in Fisher Farm. They're similar to the more modern houses that are along Ray Street, and I think will fit in really well with that neighborhood and be a positive addition to that street. Just want to say thank you. We appreciate the opportunity. Working with staff has been excellent, and we hope you agree as we do that this is an attractive, unique addition to the city of Warrenville, and will meet a need in housing and bring new people into Warrenville and also give existing Warrenville residents a great option to stay within this great community. Thank you.
Thank you, Court. Any questions from the council? All right, thanks so much. Move on to citizens' comments. I have no sheets for this evening, so we'll move right into official and staff comments. I just have one reminder that our annual art festival is coming up on the 16th and 17th, right across the street, out in the open space out there. If you want details, please go to the Park District website. But it's Saturday and Sunday, begins at 10 in the morning and runs well into the afternoon. A lot of opportunities to meet friends and neighbors and see some artwork and see some art in progress and get some food and just have a good time right here in town without spending a lot of money. So that's the 16th and the 17th, the weekend after this coming weekend. And that's all I have for this evening. Clerk? Okay, Treasurer? And Alderman. Alderman Bevere?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Public Works Water Department for, they installed a new hydrant right in front of the Courtyard Restaurant, which we had, we either have to shut down 59 for a fire there or go all the way over to Exploring Flooring or go through a back fence, and it's really a big asset to, you know, just to have that there now, so
Great.
peace of mind. And maybe it'll help us insurance rates too, I don't know.
Okay.
But anyways, I just wanted to thank, they did a great job out there.
Super. Thank you, Alderman. Alderman Hoffman?
Yeah, I just want to say that I had a complaint. I got a complaint from a resident here in my ward about the selective enforcement of the ordinances. It's not the first one I've received. It seems that the ordinance is being ticketed probably in the right way. It just there appears to be ordinance violations of the same all over town. Thank you.
Alderman Goodman?
Yes, I just wanted to add to the announcement that the mayor made about the art fair to remind everyone about the time capsule unveiling that's going to be happening at the art fair on Sunday the 17th at 1:30. The 50th anniversary committee is helping organize an event, and the time capsule was buried in 1989, I believe, so that should be very interesting to see what was in it. There's also going to be ice cream for the kids for free, and for adults if you'd like some too. And we're going to be releasing 50 monarch butterflies, so it should be kind of an exciting little 50th anniversary event within the larger art fair festival. So don't forget to make a point to be here on Sunday afternoon, the 17th at 1:30. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman. And we're going to bury another time capsule, right? So that if you have any idea of what you think might be appropriate to include in that time capsule, let Sarah Phelan know at the Historical Society, because we will be putting that together for the future. So thank you. Anyone else? Administrator?
I have nothing to add tonight, thank you.
Thank you. And Attorney?
I have nothing tonight, thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, David. Approval of the agenda for this evening. Alderman Widener.
Motion to approve the agenda for the September 5th, 2017 City Council regular meeting.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Alderman Hoffman? Okay. Did the motioner and the seconder agree to that change?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, then we have a revised agenda for our consent agenda this evening. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have one set of minutes for approval. Alderman Widener again.
Motion to approve the minutes of the August 21st, 2017 City Council regular meeting.
Second.
Okay, any discussion of those minutes? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The consent agenda as amended for this evening reads, item 6B, accept Plan Commission recommendation, waive second reading, and pass ordinance number 02017-57, approving the final plat, final site plan and special use permits for a BP gas station and Dunkin' Donuts drive-through at 4 South 120 Route 59. C, accept Mayor Brummel's recommendation and appoint Judy Wilkie to fill the vacant member position on the Tourism and Arts Commission for the remainder of the term set to expire on April 30th, 2020. D, receive and file minutes of the Board of Fire and Police Commission regular meeting held on July 25th, 2017. E, receive and file draft minutes of the Plan Commission Zoning Board of Appeals regular meeting held on August 24th, 2017. F, receive and file report of invoices paid up to August 30th, 2017 in the amount of $48,689.70. And G, authorize expenditures for invoices due on or before September 18th, 2017 in the amount of $161,799.33. Alderman Widener.
Motion to approve the agenda as presented by Mayor Brummel.
Second.
Second by Alderman Wilson. May I have a roll call, please?
Alderman Berry.
Aye.
Alderman Goodman.
Aye.
Alderman Widener.
Aye.
Alderman Hoffman.
Aye.
Alderman Bevere.
Aye.
Alderman Davalos.
Aye.
Alderman Ashour.
Aye.
Alderman Wilson.
Aye.
Thank you, Emily. We will return to item 6A. Alderman Hoffman, did you wish to bring that forward?
Accept Plan Commission recommendation and direct the city attorney to prepare an ordinance to conditionally approve the preliminary and final plat of survey, or plat of subdivision. Preliminary and final planning, unit development, special use permit, and various planned unit development exceptions, and special approval for Earhart Development Stafford Place redevelopment project on Civic Center redevelopment site 1.
Second.
Second by Alderman Bevere. Discussion, Alderman Hoffman.
I'm gonna vote no on this because, overwhelmingly, majority of the population voted for a park to be there. I wasn't against this thing originally as far as the houses go, because I thought, well, if we could put, match the lots that on Ray Street, I figured the whole area, we probably could have came up with 17, 18 lots and matched the whole neighborhood. I think this is too dense of housing for that area. And the amount of money, $335,000 for that land, we certainly, if we would have matched the lots, and I think over on the east side, they're tearing down homes. They gotta be, by the time they tear a home down and haul it out of there, they gotta have 140, 150,000 in those lots. If we got that on 17, 18, we'd have been doing far better than what we're doing on this property now. So I'll be voting no on this, as I have always. Thank you.
Okay, Alderman Goodman.
Yeah, I thought that the staff report put this pretty well. A PUD in the Superior Design section. The PUD represents a more creative approach to the unified planning of development and incorporates a higher standard of integrated design and amenity than could be achieved under otherwise applicable zoning district and subdivision regulations. The report goes on to say that the proposed level of landscaping in this project meets and in some cases exceeds the minimum requirements of the zoning ordinance. The landscaping design is both aesthetically pleasing and functional. The buildings will be constructed of high-quality materials and have significant architectural detail. The project would provide housing products that are either limited or not currently available in the city of Warrenville. And it is felt, I'm skipping ahead a bit, that the proposed PUD represents a more creative approach and incorporates a higher standard of design and amenity. So I think, although that's only a very small part of the report, and although many other documents have gone in to considering this plan, I think that that really puts it pretty concisely for me, that we're taking a creative approach to this project, and we're going to have higher standards and a higher result because of it. And I think the amount of work that our staff has put into this is really commendable, and I think that the end product is going to be great.
Thank you. Alderman Davalos.
I agree. I'm thinking back to the history that we've been through with this property. And I'm thinking of the original submissions that we received from developers that included everything from high-rise apartments to very, very, very dense homes. And then we did have a situation where we approved some development that was denser than this. It was very nice, and that did not work out from the developer point of view. And now I look at what's on the table now, and it is less dense, it is more diverse, it has single-family homes, it has townhomes sorts of things, and it has first-floor bedrooms, which we've had so many people tell us that we want. I think it's a wonderful development, and I think it has it's materialized over lots of citizens' input. I think things have changed because people in that area that live close to this development have taken the time to come to Plan Commission meetings and to come before us and have given input from everything to density, to materials, to height, to landscaping. And I think that has been paid attention to by this developer and by the staff. And so I am actually very happy at what we have come upon now, where we finally are now. I think this is a perfect kind of sort of development for the area. I think it fits into the area, and I think it makes it much better. Certainly much better than when I moved here 35 years ago, what was there, and what almost was there before the city purchased the property. So I'm definitely going to be voting yes.
Alderman Wilson.
I would just like to say the same thing and include both of these comments made by the other aldermen, that this is just a perfect situation for this. We've gone through a lot listening to this, and I appreciate all the work that the Plan Commission has put in this, and also the developer, how many times you've come back to look at the situation, answer the questions, and propose what we have now. I think it's a wonderful addition to Warrenville, and I just hope you get shoveled in the ground soon.
Okay, well, you took away my fire, Alderman. That's exactly what I was going to say. It's an excellent development. I really look forward to activity out there. I think this development will follow the trajectory of Herrick Hills development up by Hubble Middle School, 74 townhomes in a period of 3 years. Every one of those has been permitted at this point. So that place is sold out. I think this development will have a similar trajectory. It's going to be a beautiful development. It is well thought out, well designed, and we have a quality developer to do it for us, so I'm excited to see it begin. If we have nothing else, let's take the vote.
Alderman Davalos,
Aye.
Alderman Ashour,
Aye.
Alderman Hoffman,
No.
Alderman Bevere,
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Berry,
Aye.
Alderman Goodman,
Aye.
Alderman Widener.
Aye.
Looking good. We're on to the next step. Thank you, Court. We have nothing under regular agenda, nothing under unfinished business, no new business. We do, however, have the need for a closed session this evening. So if I may have the citation, please, Alderman Berry.
I'd like to make a motion to go into closed session for the purpose of 5 ILCS 120/2(c)(11), litigation when an action against, affecting, or on behalf of the particular public body has been filed and is pending before a court or administrative tribunal, or when the public body finds that an action is probable or imminent.
Second.
Motion and a second by Alderman Veer. May I have a roll call, please?
Alderman Hoffman,
Aye.
Alderman Goodman,
Aye.
Alderman Berry,
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Ashour,
Aye.
Alderman Widener,
Aye.
Alderman Bevere,
Aye.
Alderman Davalos.
Aye.
Thank you, Emily. We will not be conducting business at the conclusion of our closed session, so you're free to go about your business. Thank you for your attention this evening.